Peace, y'all. It's your girl B from B&ROSE here. I pray that you all are in good health, good mind space, good spirits, and that you are open to receiving this collective energy message for today. All right, so the collective energies are meant to be a reflection point of introspection. This page is meant to be a space that supports the B&ROSE vision and its core values, which is relationship to self, create beauty, truth and love, all those beautiful, expansive things that make B&ROSE what it is. All right, and it is an extension of the B&ROSE Instagram. Shameless plug. Follow B&ROSE over on Instagram at B&ROSE. I'll try to put the handle in the tagline or in the description box. Which brings me to my next thing. These videos are raw, so with me still learning, I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm still learning so much about YouTube space, about recording and posting and audio and visual, but I didn't want to let that deter me from getting the message out there, from having a level of consistency in this project, in this passion, in this vision, and bringing it to you guys with all the intentions that I have for it. All right, so here I do the collective readings, and tarot for me is more about awareness than it is about predictions. So again, these messages are meant to foster reflection and awareness and introspection. So I read from the I mind, which will focus more on what the collective may be processing internally and more than outside influences. All right, so burn some Palo Santo here, and then we can get started. I did do a pre-shuffle. Forgive me, because it was as I was sitting here getting some downloads, doing this message, and wanting to cleanse the energy, tap into the collective energy. So much beauty came out, and I feel like it's a message that we all can use and benefit from, all right, in this moment. All right, and I'm using the standard beautiful Rider-Waite deck, and get into our message here. All right, so with that, I'm going to say a prayer. All praises due to the Most High Divine Righteous Light and keepers of the divine golden righteous light. Myself and the collective, we are here asking for the strongest messages with our heart and our minds open to receive. That's on the phone before, I won't be picking that up. And thank you in advance. As these messages exist, so shall they be. All right, so first card out, we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, good. That means some good news, some good energy, some optimistic energy coming through. Next card out here. Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands, to me, sometimes is misunderstood, depending on how it comes out in the spread. With it coming from the Page of Wands, could be some type of resourcefulness. But let's see, let's let the card speak. We'll see what we have. So next card out is the Three of Wands. All right, so the Three of Wands represents some foresight, represents some moving forward, okay, which what I'm seeing here, the collective so far may have received some inspiration of energy, some courage to, with the Seven of Wands here, focus on themselves. Maybe you've been overthinking, maybe you've been overextending yourself with so many projects, so many outside influences that have been taking a lot of your mental capacity. And with the Seven of Wands in this trifecta so far is saying you need to be resourceful. You need to take what you need for you. You need to focus on your mental capacity, because your energy is directed towards the future outcomes that you have. If you look, his back is towards the past, and he's facing forward with hopes, with foliage growing out of those wands. So looking forward to some success, some freedom, the work that he's been doing to pay off, right? Next card out, we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords in this spread is representing mental fortitude, mental rest. I don't want to say fortitude, mental rest, introspection, planning, more so supporting that Seven of Wands. That Seven of Swords energy. Forgive me for that. That Seven of Swords energy, which is saying that you're correct in taking what you have for you. Seven of Swords is carrying as much as he can and saying, I'm out of here. All right, I got all that I can handle with my hands, with my arms, my swords. We booking. I'm taking what I have for me because I need some sanctuary. I need a moment to reflect because I'm focused on my future. I'm taking the energy that I have, this new courage, this optimistic energy, and I'm trying to face my front. I can't be worried. I can't be so mentally bogged down with what I can't control, right? And as I like to do a 5-card spread, like I said before, I'm a numbers person, so we'll get into that in another video. But the 5th card, Ace of Swords. So here's what's so interesting about this reading. We are in the full moon energy. With the full moon is shedding the light. It's absorbed that light from the sun and it's in its full glory, saying, I'm here to bring light to the shadows. We have the wand here, which represents the air, the mind, the upper chakras, and things of that nature. So, and we're currently in the Aquarius season, and the sun is in Aquarius currently, and the moon is in Leo, which is that wand energy, that fire, that spark, that optimism, that passion that we need. So it looks like with the Ace of Swords here, this is big clarity. This is that sword swinging, saying it's final. I'm mentally clear. I know what I'm going to do. I'm focused. I'm moving forward. It's intensity. It's the stimulation of your mind, which is what clarity is. Clarity is when you have that moment of alignment. And here, there's an alignment of your passion, your fire, and your mind, and where its focus is pointing towards, where you're headed is focused on that future. So whether that rest you're taking, that pause, right, could represent, there's always more to meaning. That pause could be representation of the winter season, which is more so because the weather is so challenging, right? Which is, winter is gonna winter, right? And the weather is challenging. You can't really get out and be outside. You have to stay in and kind of build with what you have, right? And which is respect to the winter season and what it represents in the symbolic sense and the spiritual sense. And also that rest could be from the current world space, whether you're taking a social media break, taking a break from television, and just saying, listen, I have maxed out with the worlding, and I need to focus inward and what I need to do and where I am currently, whether that rest is from a relationship that is being a bit burdensome for you. And it's not saying that things are being severed, It could be with the Ace of Swords being there, meaning that you may have made your mind up of what you need to do going forward. But as far as the rest, that is taking the moment to focus inward, to focus on you and what you may need. You need to heal. You may need some time to regroup. You may need some time for mental clarity. And that's what this spread is saying. Spirit is saying, take that moment for rest is going to bring you that clarity so that you're able to focus on the future. You're going to have that energy, that optimism, that foresight on what you need to do, and you're doing it. You're already in the active energy of making it happen with this fire and this air here. Fire and air together, you should know it'll burn everything down. Okay, so this is a beautiful message, and I think I'm gonna leave it here, especially with my allergies doing what they do. I don't want to start sniffling on you guys, but I thank you again for being here. I hope this message is inspirational for you, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, peace. Get out of here.